What's good, y'all? It's Ali back at it again with another YouTube video in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely successful and accomplish all the goals you are after. So let's get right into it. So today I want to talk about right path. I know it's kind of interesting from my other whiteboard vids where I usually am defining a word, but I want to talk about the right path because a lot of you niggas are like, Ali, how do I know I'm on the right path to achieve my goals? How do I know I'm making the right choices to achieve my goals? How do I know I'm doing the right shit? That's how you niggas are sounding like, please, Ali, please tell me. And I'm like, hey, niggas, calm down. I'm a genius. I got you. Understand something, guys. When it comes to being on the right path, you would think that you'd be able to just know, right? Or you want to be able to just know, but that's not actually how it works. So let me actually define what the right path, the only right path is, or how to actually know you're on the right path when it comes to achieving your goals. And that is to simply to have a deep desire to succeed. That is it. That is how you know you're on the right path. And I know y'all like, Ali, what the fuck are you talking about right now? What do you mean all I have to do is have a deep desire to succeed to know I'm on the right path? I still don't know if I'm on the right path. But that's the fucking problem. You stupid ass nigga. You're never going to be able to see the future. You can't see into the future. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, a week from now, a day from now. A nuke could be hitting America tomorrow, or an asteroid could be hitting the universe. An asteroid could be hitting the earth tomorrow. We don't fucking know. We don't know. We have no clue what is going to happen tomorrow. All humans on the planet, we don't know. So if we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, how do we know we're going to be able to achieve our goals? By having a deep desire to achieve them. Key word here being desire. And of course, I'll explain here because before you ever achieve anything in your life, you have to imagine yourself achieving it. You have to think about it. You have to think about it and then it happens because you can't see the future. Because if you can see the future, you already know what's going to happen, obviously. But you can't see the future. So if you can't see the future, but you want something, you have to have that desire, and that desire is going to make you do what? It's going to make you take action. And as long as you have the will, as long as you have the desire to achieve something, it is going to happen, unless you die, of course. Let's say, for example, your dumb fat ass wants a cookie in your house, in your fridge. I know you're a fat fuck watching this shit, so you want a cookie downstairs in your fridge, right? So before you get that cookie, you obviously have to walk out of whatever room you're in right now. You have to open the door to get to the cookie. But if you didn't have that desire, you would never start making those moves, right? So first, desire must be created to achieve something before it happens. And you know what's interesting? You can walk out of the door and your dad might be there. He's like, hey, son, you know, we got to go do this one thing. We got to go take care of that thing. You know, dads be capping it. Be like, oh, it's going to take 5 minutes. It takes the whole fucking day. Or your mom comes out and says, hey, no, I need you to get this or whatever. Or your sister's out there doing some dumb shit. Or your brother's out there doing some dumb shit. Or maybe there's cookies right outside of your door. Or maybe there's a fucking burglar out there. And you got to pull out the Glock like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't know what the fuck is outside of your door. But what you do know is you want a cookie. Okay? So no matter what's outside of your door, whether it's your brother, your sister, your dad, your mom, a burglar, at the end of the day, you're just going to deal with whatever situation is out there to eventually do what? Get the cookie. If it's your dad, you go help him with the errand or whatever. And then you then go to the kitchen and then eat your cookie. If it's your mom and she wants you to do this chore, you go do the fucking chore. Once you're done with the chore, okay, you then go get your cookie. It's your sister doing some dumb shit. You just move it to the side, like, get the fuck out the way. Go get the cookie. If it's your brother, you move him out the way. Get the fuck out the way. Go get the cookie. Understand? Or if it's the burglar, you either pull out the knife, blah, 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 kill that nigga. Or you go back in your room, call the police. Police come, takes care of that nigga. You then now go downstairs to the fridge to get the cookie. So I know you guys are like, Ali, why are you explaining it this way? What I'm trying to show you is that anything can happen. You have the desire to achieve a goal and you can't see what's going to happen tomorrow or between the time between you having the desire and wanting to get something or having something. But as long as you have the desire, it's an automatic compass, meaning no matter what happens, because you can't see the future, no matter what happens, if desire is maintained, you will achieve the goal. Because no matter what happens, you're just going to adapt and then refocus until you achieve the goal. Desire acts as an automatic compass to the right path. which is why I define it this way. Because no matter what happens, if you have this deep desire to achieve a goal, you're going to auto aim to behaviors that are going to lead you to achieve the goal. Does that make sense? It should. If you're like, I want this shit more than anything in my life, I want to achieve this goal, I want to have this success, I want to have this money, these cars, these bad bitches, I want to save America, I want to save the United States. Well, as long as you have that desire, you're going to auto aim your behavior to be on the right path. You're going to force yourself to behave in a way that takes you directly there, no matter what fucking happens. So a lot of you niggas are thinking, oh, I need to know what's going to happen. But nigga, you're never going to know. So what ends up happening is when you're trying to not feel uncertainty, when you're trying to feel certainty from a life or a reality that will never give it to you, what ends up happening? You lower this. This drops. You start feeling less desire to achieve the goal, but you start having all this doubt because you're thinking about all the things that could happen, but you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. So you're over here psyching yourself out because you're trying to see what's going to happen, even though you'll never be able to see. So that drops your desire. That lack of certainty is going to drop your desire. And you know what? The only way, guys, to be on the wrong path is to simply lose this. If you lose your desire to achieve your goal, now you're on the fucking wrong path. That's the only way to be on the wrong path. Because once you don't have the desire to achieve a goal, you can't fucking make it happen. I could give you everything you need. I could give you the resources. I could give you the best people. I could allow you to be in the best area, grow up with the best education. I could give you everything you need to conquer the fucking universe. But if you don't have the desire to do it, it won't fucking happen, which means you're on the wrong path. You're auto on the wrong path because you don't have the desire to achieve your goals. And a lot of you niggas are putting yourself auto onto the wrong path because you're so worried about knowing what's going to happen, even though you'll never know. You feel all this uncertainty and doubt. You become a little bitch. You're like, what the fuck? Boom, desire drops. You never fucking win. You give up. You give up. Not because you needed to give up, not because you weren't capable of accomplishing your goal, but because you were so worried about controlling something you can't fucking control, which is the ability to see the future. You can never see it. So stop playing a stupid game, niggas. Stop playing this dumb game. Just don't do this shit no more. It's dumb. You're trying to see some shit you're never going to get to see. Like, what the fuck? It's a waste of time. You need to be focusing on this. How bad do you want it? Because if you want to achieve your goals very fucking badly, you're going to find a way. With a will, there is a way. Why is that such a famous quote? Because it reigns so true. And it's basically what I'm explaining here. As long as you have a will, there's a way. But the way is only created by the will. If you lose the will, there's no fucking way. Fucking bar, by the way. I'm a real ass nigga. But see? So you need to be focusing more on will than way. Because if you have extreme will, extreme desire, there's way. And in fact, the more you increase your desire, the more you increase your will, the clearer the way becomes. You don't even need to see what's going to happen next because you just know you're going to manipulate the universe, change your behavior in any type of fashion. You're going to cut off all the bum niggas. You're going to get rid of all your fucking distractions. You're not going to drink. You're not going to smoke. You're not going to do all this bullshit anymore. So naturally, all that's left is to do the work that's going to allow you to head directly towards the success that you want. You're just auto-aiming. It's auto-aim, niggas. And I'll also drop a link to many videos that I've made on desire. Obviously, one that just encapsulate how to gain it, because if I can just get you guys to gain this, you win. You, like I said, with this desire thing, that's how you get on the right path. And that's also why I talk about desire or hunger the most on my channel on YouTube. Because I'm like, bro, if I can just get you niggas to have this, everything else works out. Because as I said before, you could have all the resources, bro. You could literally have everything you need to succeed. But if you simply are not in a position where you have the desire to succeed, it just won't happen. So if I can get y'all to have this, you're going to win. If I get you to have this, you just win automatically because auto aim, as I've been saying, you know? You could binge watch all my fucking videos because I made some heat, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I made some tough videos. But if the desire isn't there, if you're just a fat fuck watching this shit, you're a mental masturbator watching this shit, It might feel good, but if you don't have the real desire to take action or do shit, well, you're not going to win. You're on the wrong path automatically. But if you're a guy who has an incredible amount of desire to succeed and you binge watch my shit, you will become a demigod. You'll become insane. You'll be working so fucking hard, or be able to take advantage of these mental model videos that I talk about and be able to only think in ways that serve you and turns you into a winner. But it all starts with a desire. So I'll link a video in the description to make sure you guys can understand what it takes to have desire. Because if you can keep increasing this, you're just going to win no matter what. And that's why I don't have any doubt or uncertainty in my mind about anything I want to accomplish. Like, I know I'm going to become the US president because my desire is too great. And it's only going to increase, niggas. Bro, my desire it's only going to increase with time. It's only going to increase because I understand how to gain more desire. So if I can get you guys to understand this, you just become an auto winner. You lose all your doubt, you lose all your uncertainty because you want it so bad that you're gonna warp the universe to serve you. It's auto aim. It's a compass. That's how strong desire really is. So yeah, guys, basically the actionable step for this, because I went all the way around with just talking about this because this is an important thing, is to develop this, right? You just want more desire, more. You want to keep increasing this. The primary reason why most men lose is because they lose their desire, Just like they always say, you never want to get comfortable. What does that mean? You never want to lose this. You never want to lose hunger. You never want to eat till you're full. Because if you do that, you lose your desire, which puts you on the wrong path, which makes you start making the wrong choices. You can even put right choices here too. If you're like, oh, Audley, how do I know I'm making the right choices? Well, nigga, if you really want to achieve your goals and you're looking at your behaviors and your choices that you're making and you're like, none of this shit is helping me, you're going to start making better choices. You're going to look for knowledge that's going to allow you to make better choices. For example, if you're watching this video right now, you are probably a guy who's making some shitty ass choices and now you have an insane desire, or moreover, you have an insane desire to achieve your goals. And you're looking at your current choices, you're like, these are not the best choices. So then you found my fucking channel, now you're watching this video, and now you know how to make the right choices. Boom. You went and sought the knowledge to make better decisions or better choices because the desire was gained. Make sense? That's how you know you're going to make the right choices or be on the right path. It all starts here. So more of this, you win. You don't need to worry about the future. You don't need to be uncertain because no matter what happens, you're going to adapt, you're going to grow, and then put yourself on the right path till you achieve your goal. So yeah, man. So let me know how you niggas feel about this shit. Does this make clear, obvious sense? I try to make this shit as simple as possible for you guys to understand so it's actionable. For my guys that have an insane amount of desire, you can just move. And for my niggas that are watching this that don't have desire, go and get that shit. Go watch the video in the description so you can get it. So then you can actually be on the right path. And you're not a bum ass nigga that nobody gives a fuck about, right? So if you fucked with that shit, if this was easy to understand, then like the damn video. This is for the young American man. I want you guys to become accomplished as possible so we can save the United States and you can achieve your goals, of course. So like the video because more guys can understand this shit too and grow and learn and be better, of course, And I'm always dropping heat like this every single fucking day. So if you liked it, you loved it, this is easy to understand, subscribe too. Like and subscribe. We're trying to build the fam army. I'm trying to build this for young American men. I want my own coalition. I want my own army of guys that are winners, that are demons, that can move mountains in this country and just move mountains in their own personal lives as well. So yeah, man. So like and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll catch you boys in the next YouTube video. Deuces.